As Phase 1 is being enacted in most counties, we are all still at home most of our time, and we are for sure not going out to the theaters. With the reopening of movie theaters in the not-so-near future, Netflix is a viable option. At-home movies can be just as great of an experience with microwave popcorn and the plethora of options provided by Netflix. Netflix releases many original films and programming, with the movie Extraction being a more recent release. Extraction was released on April 24th of this year. The director of the film was Sam Hargrave, and the screenplay was written by Joe Russo, one half of the Russo brothers who directed the highest-grossing movie of all time, Avengers Endgame. Chris Hemsworth also stars in this as Tylor Rake, a black market mercenary. Ovi Mahajan, played by Rudrashk Jaswal, is the young teenage son of an imprisoned international crime lord, and his father's dangerous crime lord rival is out to get him. One day, Ovi is kidnapped while hanging out with his friends at the club, disobeying the direct orders of his bodyguard. Ovi's father tells the boy's guard, Sanju, to get him back at all costs. Sanju enlists the help of Tylor Rake, our main protagonist, and Tylor takes the job, but unknown to him and his team, they were not told the whole truth. Tylor rescues the boy from his kidnappers. The extraction of the boy becomes even more dangerous as they are running from Ovi's kidnappers through the barricaded city of Dhaka, and their only hope of escape is on the other side of the bridge. This film at first may seem like so many other action-packed, violence-ridden movies with a very basic plot, and in many ways it is. It has tons of violence, and if that is your thing, this movie definitely delivers. The long scenes of violence are very impressive though, and help to move the story along and keep it from lagging. The film uses a lot of aerial shots, most likely through the use of a drone. The film also comically relies too much on shaky cam and following shots. This can create a sense of tension in a scene. The film's score is haunting. Either it's when Hemsworth is fighting across the bridge and firing his gun, or when Ovi is alone in his own house. The film also takes the same approach of The Breakfast Club, in which they also build up the music in the background from a relatively silent scene. At times, it doesn't work, like when Tylor's jumping off the cliff. The music indicates a sense of tension even though we all know that he's not going to drown. He's the protagonist. What one can find most entertaining about the film is the relationships developed throughout. There's an obvious camaraderie with Tylor and his team. However, the developing bond between Tylor and the child he's extracting, Ovi, is especially focused on in the film. Ovi lacks any type of loving father figure, and as he is protected by Rake, he becomes very attached to him. As the danger he and the boy are in rises, and as his time with Ovi is prolonged, Rake comes to care for him and see the job that he's doing as more personal than monetary. In conclusion, I enjoyed this movie for the story of Rake and Ovi's bond. The action scenes are impressive, but there were times when it does get excessive and exhaustive. This movie is a definite yes for anyone who is super into action movies, and it just may be enough for even a person less interested in the genre to at least take a chance on it. Anyways, that is our review of Extraction. Thank you for watching.